Namaste, this is Sneha here. I hope all of you are doing good. This is a very crucial time for all of us, and we need to ensure two things. Number one, that you're safe, following all hygiene procedures, and second one is to ensure that you're spending good amount of time, rather investing some time in learning about the fundamentals of healthy living. This is the reason that we came up with our series of videos on immunity. From our previous videos, we have understood the importance of eating correctly for building a good immune system, because eating rightly is going to supply all the essential nutrients that is needed for all the organs to function efficiently. When all the organs are functioning efficiently, the immune system is strong and it can fight any kind of virus, bacteria or anything, any parasite which is entering our body. So today I'm going to share a very important secret which can be used now to ensure that your immune system is getting that extra boost. Now this group of ingredients are ones which were present in our nani's house, our dadi's house, and maybe even their dadis and nani's house. These group of ingredients were very well known in India, and people around the world came to India in search of these ingredients. These are the ingredients are one which is giving the aroma and flavor to our food. And let me tell you, these are the ingredients which is making Indian traditional food the most healthiest around the world. Yes, you got it right. I'm talking about all our spices, our masalas and herbs that we use widely in our kitchen, which is also easily available at this point of time. I'm talking about our jeera, our ajwain, our methi. I'm talking about lemon, which is giving us that boost for vitamin C, and a number of ingredients like that. Now let us understand as to why using these ingredients is very important at this point of time. So the first one, these spices and herbs are antibacterial, which means any bacteria which is trying to enter your system, it will help in fighting them off, or any bacteria which is growing in the system, it will help in killing that off. Secondly, these are anti-inflammatory. Now, inflammation is a process wherein the body is trying to fight a parasite which has already entered in our body, and it is trying to throw it off. During this process, a certain chemical reaction takes place, and these foods have those properties wherein it will help in giving that inflammation process, it will help in finishing that off soon. The third one, these are antioxidants. What is oxidation? Oxidation in simple terms is when you cut an apple, it turns brown after a few minutes because of the contact in oxygen which is present in air. Now don't get me wrong, oxygen is not bad for us, but when we learn about oxidative stress and free radicals, we've known that too much of oxygen, and when it is going to our cells in a slightly different way, causes stress and also will damage the cells in certain way. If you're interested to learn more about oxidative stress, please go on the link given in the description box. Now these ingredients are giving us those antioxidants that are going to help our body to reduce the oxidative stress present in our system. The last point, which is very much relevant for us to understand, is these ingredients have that property wherein it will help in reducing kapha, which is usually present or dominant in our upper body. Also during coronavirus, this is the part which is affected or is attacked by the virus is mainly the respiratory tract, and people are suffer from cold, cough, fever and things like that. So let's begin with our immune booster herbal drinks for summer. The first one is a herbal tea, which is quite easy to prepare. You need about 150 ml of water. Choose any herb which is available or that you would prefer. We have ajwain or jeera, both are very good for improving digestion, and we know that a good digestive system is the key to a good immune system. Then we have coriander seeds, that is dhania ka powder. Or you could use clove powder, or you could use the clove as a pod, which is long. Long is very good for those with cold, cough or any kind of throat infection. Also good for those with tooth problems. Then we have our tulsi, that is our holy basil, which is wonderful as an antibacterial, as an anti-inflammatory too. And then we have fresh ginger. So take them in the quantity that is mentioned. Now, not to forget, the potency of the masalas that are available with you might be slightly different. So you can increase or decrease and check what suits you. So all you need to do is to soak the dry herbs overnight. The next morning, just give it a boil and strain it, and you can add some jaggery powder if you like it a little sweet, and if you want it so that you can enjoy the drink even more better. So make sure it's unprocessed jaggery, which is quite dark, and ensure that you're not using refined jaggery. So drink it warm, preferably empty stomach in the morning. Second one that we will be discussing is an antiviral Ayurvedic kashaya, which is made to suit for summers. So you take about 200 ml of water, add dhania powder into it, add ajwain seeds to it, and add ginger, and then we add 1 star anise, which is called chakri fool, or you could use long at this place if you don't have chakri fool. Now chakri fool is used in our sambars and things like that. It has a compound called shikimic acid, which is a wonderful antiviral, and it is also used in a number of antiviral medications as well. So all you need to do is to take about 200 ml of water in a vessel and let this boil. Add all the ingredients, let this boil for about 10 minutes, and then all you need to do is to switch off the flame, add jaggery if you want to, and then you close the lid, close it with a lid for about 10 minutes, so that all properties of these seeds goes into the water, into your kashaya. And after about 10-15 minutes you can strain, but make sure that you're drinking it early morning, not after it gets quite hot. The third one is the vitamin C boost. Now this is a very easy drink for those who want something cool, and we know that vitamin C is a great antioxidant. So you take about 200 ml of water, about half a lemon. Now make sure that the lemon is freshly cut so that the vitamin C is retained in it. Add about a pinch of black pepper. Now black pepper is very good for killing off for killing off that kind of bacteria which is not good for our gut, and then you could add about a little bit of unprocessed jaggery if you like it sweet, or black salt if you like it salty. So give this a stir and then you can drink it. Make sure you drink it fresh mid-morning or evening or early morning. The fourth one, which is my personal favorite, is a cooling sauf ka pani. So we all know that sauf is traditionally given after meals. So it is great for improving digestion because of the fiber that is present in it. So wonderful for those with constipation. All you need is about 200 ml of water, about 1 teaspoon of sauf or fennel seeds. Now make sure that if you're using fennel seeds, it's not the one which is having sugar coating to it, so not the one that we are served usually in hotels after the food, not that. You need the one which is natural, and then add about 1 tablespoon or half tablespoon of jaggery, as much as you want to, and then soak it. Let this soak overnight. The next morning all you need to do is to strain and drink this. You could drink it mid-morning or mid-evening. So yes, so these are the 4 recipes. So please do try it out and let us know which one you prefer, which one your family members like, and please keep sharing your feedback. Thank you so much.